Critics of the day, data mining. Today we are going to discuss architecture of data mining and applications of data mining. Myself, Dr. Prakash Pierre, Department of Computer Science, GFC Tipto. In the last class, we have discussed data mining matrix. What are the different matrix of the data mining, and what is the impact of social, for the data mining. Learning objective, we should know that what is the architecture of the data mining, and what are the applications of data mining. Why we want to learn the data mining, what is the applications, where we are going to use this data mining in the real-time applications, that we will see that today. This is what the architecture of the data mining. We have a, this is the lower level. In the bottom we have a different data sources are there. One is we can able to access data from the world wide web. We have a different types of databases are there. We have a different type of data warehouses are there, and other data repositories are there. From this, we have a multiple data sources. This is called as a multiple data sources. Data can be stored in a different form, in the different databases. From that, it will come to the next step, that is called as a in the data cleaning. Here, if data is having inconsistent data, noisy data, or improper data, that we need to be clean the data. There we are taking the data cleaning process. Then we need to integrate all this. What are the data are there from the different data sources, that has to be integrated. Then we need to be selection. Which are all data is suitable, for data mining process. Well, we cannot able to take all the data for the data mining process. We can able to take some of the data, which is suitable for the data mining process. For the my requirement, that is called, we are going to select the data. That is called as a selections. Once data is selected, we have a database servers are there. We have a staging area like that. We have a data where servers are there. Will deploy it. They deploy the data, whatever the data we cleaned and transferred data, transform, what is the data transfer, that data will be going to store. That is called as a data staging. Once the data staging is there, we have a data mining engines are there. Data mining engines means we have a knowledge representations. Here, what techniques of data mining we are going to use, we already discussed, different techniques of the data mining. It can be used yeah, what classification, can we use clustering, can we use anomaly detections, can we use some other method, we want to, which method we want to use. And once we are going to use that data mining task, then what patterns we are going to get, that is the pattern is suitable for our estimation or our required. What we are expected, according to that we get the patterns. If it is not then we will change that. The data or things again with methods, and we expect that required data patterns has to be get. Once the data pattern came, then we need to evaluate the pattern. Is the patterns are correct, it is useful, then that will be implemented in the form of graphical user interfaces, GUI, images, and all. We can able to make that. This is what the overall architecture of data mining. I repeat once again, we have a different data sources are there. From the data sources, this is what the world wide web database, data warehouse, and data repositories are there. From that, these data contain some inconsistencies data, noisy data, that has to be cleaned, and we need to be combined together. That is called as integrations. There the transformations takes place. Once the transformation is done, then we select some data which is suitable for our data mining process. Which data we want to select it. That has to be stored in the data staging area. That is called as a data warehouse server. Once it is there, then we can put it in the data mining engine. In the data mining engine, we have a knowledge discovery in the databases. Knowledges are there that has to be represented. Then it gets the patterns. That is represented in the form of GUI. This is what your overall architecture of your data mining. Here we have a data sources. We'll see that the actual source of data is the database. The data warehouses are wide web, text fields, and other data. The different formats we can able to store the data. We need a huge amount of historical data for data mining. Normally, what data mining uses historical data, previous data. It is going to be stored. Data warehouse may include one or more databases. text files, spreadsheets, and other repositories. It is not okay. A single type of data sources are there. We have different types of data sources are there. From the data sources, we are going to extract the information. Another primary source is what I did, because we are accessing the information from the internet also. Different data process. What is the different data process we are going to do it? Okay, before passing the data to database, okay, data warehouse server and data must be cleaned, okay, and integrated. I already told that, okay, it has to be integrated and selected. So first data requires to clean the data, okay, and will be collected in the various sources. We have a various sources are there, where we will be collected and transform it. Third one, we have a data warehouse servers. Okay, database or data warehouse server consists of original data that is ready for the process. Okay. Hence, the server is caused, okay, retrieving the relevant data that is based on the data mining as per the requirement. That is called as a staging area where we going to do that. Okay, data mining engine. Okay, making operational data. Okay, data mining tasks. What are the data mining tasks? Including association, characterization, classification, clustering, prediction, which we have to do. We need to do this. What, okay, we have some softwares are there doing that software, okay, doing algorithm, okay, we're going to do this. Pattern evaluations, okay, what are the output we are going to get it, okay, that is in the form of numerical information that has to be represented in the graphical user interface. The pattern evaluation model is primarily responsible for measuring the investigation of the pattern by the threshold values. What is the output we want to get, okay, that has to be get it. We will filter it and we are going to get it. Whatever the information is in the form of things, that can be mentioned in the form of Google GUI, Google graphical user interfaces. Okay, module communicate between the data mining system and the user. User can easily understand by seeing the patterns. If I see the pattern, I can able to understand that, again, is this correct or not, again, that we can able to understand. This module cooperate with the data mining system when the user specify the query and task display the result. Results can be displayed in the GUI, then it can easily understand it. Knowledge base. Next point is the knowledge base. Knowledge base is helpful in the entire process of data mining. Okay? It might be helpful to guide the search or evaluate the state of the result patterns. The result pattern can be able to understand, okay, very easily. Data mining engine may receive inputs, okay, from the knowledge base to make the result to accurate and reliable. Whatever the results we are going to get, it is a reliable result and the accurate result we are going to give. This is the architecture of our data mining, but where exactly the applications? Okay, where exactly we are going to use the applications of the data mining? The applications of data mining is in the financial data analysis. Okay, every company maintains the finance, because they depend upon the finance. They, okay, they have to predict that, okay, if I'll go in this way, okay, what is the profit for the next year, for next financial year, okay, next quarter year, okay, how much, okay, what, okay, profit I may get, okay, how much I have to invest, okay, how much I want to invest for the processing, we can do all these things, okay. For that, okay, we are going to use data mining. Design and construction of data warehouses for, okay, multi-dimensional data and analysis. For that also we are going to use data mining. Again, loan payment predictions, especially what CIBIL score. You know that, okay, every bank, if you want to give, again, your loan, they'll go for CIBIL score. Okay, if you go for a CIBIL score, okay, they are going to what treat that, again, the person who is going to take the loan is going to repayment or not. He will able to repay the loan or not. That they're going to predict, what predict it. Okay. If he's able to predict or able to give that loan back, then only he can then sanction the loan. Otherwise, they're not going to sanction. Even in the credit card policies, they'll do the same thing. Classification and cluster of customer for the target marketing. Again, we want to see that, okay, who is going to buy this, because there is a car, something called, okay, we cannot have a Benz car. Okay, middle class people cannot able to afford that. That's it, right? Like usually, okay. Then they want to identify that, okay, is the person, okay, is going to buy the Benz car or not. Okay, they have to what segregate. Okay, so on the basis of some patterns, okay, they're going to do that. That is what detection of money lending, okay, and other financial crimes. We're going to find out that. Okay. Data mining for the retail industry also they're going to use design and construction of data warehouses. Okay, multiple dimensional analysis of sales, customers, production, time and region. Okay, analysis of effectiveness of the sales. Okay, and recommend of cross marketing. Okay, as cross referring items. Okay, if you take one product they'll give you free of another product. Okay, how? Okay, they give, that is also the application of the data mining. Data mining in the telecommunication industries. That is telecommunication also what, okay, they'll what find use data mining, like multi-dimensional analysis of the telecommunication data, front-end pattern analysis and the identification of the unusual patterns, dimensional association with the sequential patterns analysis, that we will see that again. Next is data mining for the biological data analysis. I think semantic integration of heterogeneous and distributed, okay, geometric and okay, protect protometric, okay, databases, discovery of structural patterns and analysis of genetic network and protein parts, okay, alignment, indexing, similarity search and corporate analysis of multiple, okay, nucleoid, okay, protein sequences and all, okay, that, okay, especially DNA and all these things they're going to use this. Okay, this is what the applications, not only this, okay, especially they're going to use in all the fields they're going to use data mining. Data mining becomes a very popular, okay, in each and every day-to-day life. Okay, we're going to use, okay, data mining. These are all the applications of the data mining. Okay, thank you. These are all the MCQs. Okay, we can try to answer all these questions.